Let's see what flavor of fleet we're in for today as the concept of De4th.
As we move forward here, I feel like regardless of how you typically play fleet, you're going to have to definitely switch that up a bit facing off against a character like Clairen, because there's one thing Clairen's good as a character, as we saw earlier in the day, it's fighting those fat anti-airs, man. Like, if you're hanging out too much above those platforms, giving too much space in the air, then Fleet's definitely going to chase you up there and find some good pressure. But we're bringing this to Go Ride Delta for game number 1. And for reminder, everyone's out there, we are in top 8, which means we are in best of 5 territory. 3 games to win, 3 games to lose. All the marbles on the line. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah, this is a best of 5 set. That really changes the dynamic here. We have a lot of time to adapt, a lot of time to figure out who they're really up against, and we'll get to see these two players evolve over time in a way that we haven't gotten to see really yet. And Searing Arrow with a powerful opener here. 100 almost unquestioned, and then a solid charge forward strong to seal that opening stock here.
And check out the corner. Concept looking to get something on the board right now. The Searing Arrow definitely opting for more of the aggressive approach and making this Fleet's day pretty difficult. A throw comes out, not going to find anything off of that, just getting him really back to the ground, not giving this Fleet the acceptance of finding anything off of that anti-air game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tougher game to play from the ground here for Concept here. But as we saw, once this Fleet gets going, we're getting a lot of damage and immediate control. So could swing either way too. Oh, we're gonna need a tech. There's the tech. Forward strong. It's still a lot of damage, a lot of pace.
Big Successful coming out, looking to pressure. Shield on that platform, now Concept Death, looking to chase Searing Arrow out there. Back air coming out as well, and that is going to do it there. Very good stock there coming out from Concept. And now evening at the stock count here. Searing, of course, looking to just chase his Fleet all the way back, and immediately, just get out of here. Good stuff.
I see. Okay. Not going to even give a chance. Really prepared for that up B. And this is a character that, while you have a really long distance recovery, it's all about that ledge hog. It really is.
100%. Big downer coming out. That's straight up gonna do it. That's gonna be Clairen.
To the stage, no double jump, and yeah, as you said, Clairen, Searing Arrow, taking game 1.
Yeah, that's going to be a pretty convincing game 1 from this Clairen. Playing the matchup pretty well, forcing this Fleet to constantly be put into a box in the corner where you don't want to be. But one of Fleet's favorite stages in the game, and no surprise at her home stage, be taking this to Jules Vale. But Searing out immediately out of the gates, saying, you know what, I am not going to let you do your thing here on the stage, and I'm still just going to continue to run you down and command this juggle.
This is so interesting because so far, I mean, it's only been 1 or 2 interactions, but it's clear what Searing Arrow wants to do here. Just like immediately prepared for the Jules Vale pick and says, to me, this is FD. I don't see that platform. I'm going to force you to play on the ground, and I'm going to get my wins that way. And yeah, we're once again still seeing it, dropping from that platform, fighting from air to ground.
Here we go, trying to get that forward air out of the corner, find something. Here we go, finally going to find up throw into the up airs. Forward air 2. Nice little conversion there again. Still going to accentuate it off stage, 40%. Nothing to scoff at, but Searing Arrow not really going to be too much worried about that. Big reverse back air sending you off stage. Nice little carry sending you off the ledge. And so looking to close the stock soon. Big aggression dropping down with this Clairen. Neutral special getting you out of there. The Fleet is having a tough time getting back. It immediately gets hit with that F strong to the face.
Big active forward strong to seal that out there for Searing Arrow, and something I think we might see soon if we're gonna see, oh yeah, speaking of, if we're gonna see Concept turn up here, I think the ticket back into the game, as we saw right there, was a nasty punish game. I think we're seeing not many neutral wins out of this Fleet, but once that neutral win hits, it's a high value one that gets a lot of mileage.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're playing the character correctly, and then you're recognizing that it's going to be tough to find those openings, but when you do find those openings, to make them count. Fortunately, speaking of being tough to find those openings, big Clairen down there off stage is going to take you all the way out. Just that recovery keeping you so open. The reversals makes it so tough to get anything started here, as Searing Arrow still absolutely tearing through because his fleet is not having a good time.
Yeah, once again, another one of these very easy ledge hogs. It's just difficult for Fleet to make it back from that low, and when you're leading your combo into that direction and thinking, what I want is ledge hog, on a stage like this, on a character like this, it's consistent and it's proven.
Coming out there again, big pressuring with that downer on the shield. Make sure Conda has no space to get out from the corner. Gonna catch you with that up air. Conda trying to find that down special, get back in the center stage, calling you out, and bringing this game going up 2-0 in the set in the favor of Searing Arrow.
How about that for a statement to make? Searing Arrow bringing it to game 3. Jules Vale, not really the place. Let's see if Tempest Peak is going to be able to give Concept a little bit more of that momentum they've been looking for, a little bit more of those big high value opportunities and openings. This could be one. We got 27 on.
Oh yeah. Let's looking to find an opening here again. The special get up keeping you way too open. You cannot opt for things like that. Searing Arrow is definitely going to take that and absolutely run with it. Opting for that up tilt again. Not gonna find anything off that downer. Getting back out of the corner as well. Forward air coming out. Not gonna find that F strong. It's getting a little too overzealous from the corner. Constant death. Definitely gonna take that and run with it.
Yeah. Still a very risky option to go for in that situation, but I mean, you can send it. You got you prevented a lot of momentum from going into Searing Arrow's favor. Great down B, blocking all the projectiles by reversal on the, I'm out of words. Wind chimes, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, here's...
Oh, big call out there on that up special to ledge. Forward strong, kind of taking you out, and Searing Arrow looking pretty comfortable in this game 3. Honestly, if we're constant death, it's really just like, there's not much to be had. Like, honestly, it's like trying to challenge, I guess, at close range with a parry or something of the sort, and then whenever you get anything, like, you're making the advantage state count. It's just like, it's fighting them so rarely, you know?
Yeah, this matchup I feel like is one that is proving pretty. Ooh, wait, okay, answers that. That could have been something big. I think it's just been difficult in neutral for Concept because of what Searing Arrow is looking for and what Concept is looking for. They kind of gotta like reorient and think about what they want to do differently, and that is such a difficult adjustment to make, even with a game 5 set, to have that extra time.
Oh yeah. Now getting back into this though, dropping down from that platform with the big downer. Searing Arrow not letting up
Clairen combo
into the F strong. Gonna take it one stock away from punching your ticket into winners finals here. Have to try and find anything to get back into this game, but looking like it might be over for this fleet.
Yeah, gonna need something big. Gonna need to use that offstage game that we've clearly been seeing is a benefit of this Tempest Peak counter pick, but it's still a long road if you want to try and make it back into this. Up throw, that could be a lot. Needs this edge guard, and right back to neutral.
Now Searing Arrow gonna find that nair on the platform after coming out into the F strong. Is it gonna do it? It will.
Enough.
And with that last hit, Searing Arrow closes it out with a strong and confident 3-0 over the Concept of Death, punching their ticket into winners finals.
That was such an evolution from what we saw against Moncad a few sets ago. Really impressive showing, and yeah, absolutely earning that spot in winners finals versus winner of I believe that was Lone Arbar. So it's gonna be Clairen Maple no matter what.